My name is Yağmur. Now I will present you with the slides the information we got from the interview with Samsung Environmental Protection and Control Department head Ali Turman to get our interview with Samsung Metropolitan Municipality Environmental Protection and Control Department head Ali Turman to get information about Samsung environmental protection policies within the scope of Erasmus project called Becoming Green. Our first question was, do you have any projects to encourage people to protect the environment? The most important factor triggering air pollution is transportation. Here, there has been a serious demand for electric scooters in transportation. We have been trying to increase transportation tools. We are trying to generalize them. We are trying to increase the intensity of cycling by enhancing the bike path. An additional 22 km has been added to the bicycle usage area. It is the first in the aspect with its fast charging features. We asked about some useful environmental protection practices. We continue our deposit practice as in Germany, but without emission. It will also be implemented through the newly established Turkish Environmental Agency. I think the most important thing to protect the environment is people are conscious. So we asked, do you have any projects on expand awareness of nature and people? We did certain awareness activities for all age groups. During the World Environment Week, we give certain awards to institutions and organizations that deal with the environmental issue or make a positive contribution to the environment. We encourage this. We organize activities with schools and industries. We have conferences and various activities.
See you later.
What is big and bad about water pollution? In metropolitan municipalities, water administrators carry out their studies for the treatment of wastewater and the provision of drinking water. Between 92% and 95% of the wastewater is generated in Samsun is treated and then discharged to the sea. Do you have any European projects about sustainable economy? There is a project on sustainable economy to sustain and expand awareness of the circular economy. In the works of this project, we are preparing a flexible economy report in Turkey. As a metropolitan municipality, we use waste heat, that is for the drying of first-degree treatment sewage. We use waste heat that we use in the treatment sewage and remain there to heat our own greenhouse. In this greenhouse, we grow ornamental plants to decorate certain parts in the city. This project was the mid-worthy of an award in the environment category of the Health Association. Certain projects, popular topics, climate change, creation of positive zones, circular economy. Our model works are carried out on the beaches by human power. Thank you for listening to me. That's all.
Thank you for your presentation.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. I hope you can see the screen of PowerPoint of our students. This is our first experience, and this is my class 10B. They are not all involved in our project, but most of the students are from this class. Again, thank you for your students' participations. Thank you for you all.
Okay, thank you. Today we don't have many students because we have a sports tournament outside school, so many of the students are at the tournament, okay? So it's that's why we don't have many students here. Otherwise we will have a full class too.
Okay, good luck to our students for the tournaments, and hope to see you for the next presentation. We are also studying for the next presentations. Is there any question or is there anything that you would like to ask or say?
Would you like to ask anything? Eles apresentaram as políticas ambientais locais, certo? Would you like to... Gostariam de fazer alguma pergunta?
Would you like to say something? Bir şey söylemek istiyor musunuz arkadaşlar? Aynur? Timur? Okay, yes. So let's continue our lessons. My students send you your students their best wishes and they say bye.
Yasmin,
Okay.
are you listening to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen to you.
We as to regarding the local environmental policies, we almost have our work done, but we are waiting because we had an interview with the environmental council last week. So we don't have the results yet prepared, but we are preparing them for January. Okay, so if in the first week we can present our local policies, if that's okay. Okay.
Good news. Ocağın ilk haftası onlar da bize sunum yapacaklar gençler. They are very happy to hear about the news. Thank you, Celeste.
Just can you give us just a minute because we also have something to show you, okay?
Okay.
Can we share? I don't know if I can share the screen.
Other advices.
Set environmental goals. Implement a more sustainable and less sustainable production system aggressive to the environment. But how?
Reducing the carbon dioxide emissions, but how? Are the classrooms, keep the windows and doors open whenever possible. Reduce water consumption, for example, by closing water will we wash our teeth with the day-to-day.
Recycle the paper used in school. But how? Use more technology in classes, take online texts, among others. Also reduce energy consumption, turning off the lights when it is not necessary.
Sustainable play, what is it? A sustainable play is an action designed to meet the current needs of those involved, as well as lay the foundation for the needs of the future generation.
Develop a sustainable strategic plan. Make a diagnosis of all school process, both in pedagogical, financial, secretary, reprography of the student in classrooms. Identify the renewable and the non-renewable research used and look for alternatives to reduce consumption. To reduce environment impacts, they should invest in equipment and technologies, optimize processes, methods.
Energy consumption is crucial. In order to reduce energy consumption and consequently the associated carbon dioxide emissions, our school adopts the following measures. We turn off the lights when they are not necessary to avoid unnecessary energy expenditures.
Yes.
We always erase the lights when someone is the last one out of the classrooms, meetings and office.
We use the blinds of the classrooms in order to regulate the sun exposure and prevent excessive heating of space in summer. We keep the windows open or half open whenever possible, as we do not use air conditioning equipment.
We invest in a sustainable energy and construction. We opted for LED lamps. Although they have a higher cost of LED lamps, consume about 18% less of energy.
We choose good insulation. We insulate the doors and windows with installed material to prevent its loss or cold contamination in this location.
We opted for search of natural air condition. We take advantage of natural ventilation, opening windows at opposite ends of the school.
We purchase more efficient device, class A or either. We always assess energy labeling information.
We recall that clause A refers to more energy efficient. They're more expensive, but we quickly amortize this value.
We don't leave equipment on standby. We turn off our electrical appliances on the button. Even on standby, continue to consume energy. This is the case of the monitors in the room and the other office of the various school departments.
We consume water moderately. To use water without waste and with a rationality that is devices, we are some practices that we have adopted at school for more efficient consumption. Take short showers instead of long bath. Bathing in changing rooms of the chimney in a physical education, classes instead of a bath of immersion. Consume 10 times more water than a 5 minutes bath.
Netting spaces. These plants adapt is better to your climate and we rarely need to water them.
Close the taps. Whenever you are not using water, while we wash our hands or brush our teeth, we must keep the water closed.
Avoid washing the school work with gloves. We use a bucket and sponge, not spend so much water.
Thank you.
And that's all.
Thank you.
Não devem ter ouvido porra nenhuma.
Obrigado.
Yes. Thank you very much for your presentations. Take some photos. Anyway, could you take some photos? Come here, the group, all my projects students. Just a few minutes, please. Come here. Şöyle geri çekilelim. Siz gerçekten şöyle kameradan şöyle götürün. Yan tarafa. Şu tarafa. Biraz ileri. Evet. Ya bana gerek yok. Siz çekin hemen. Çabuk bitireceğiz. Hadi.
Okay.
Yes, thank you very much for your presentation and We send you all the best, you guys. Let's continue our lessons.
Yes.
Time is up, time is over.
Okay, all the best to you also, okay? And thank you so much. And we will see you next year, I think. Have a nice Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
And a happy
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.